Hello, lovelies. It's G here from Golden Thread Tarot. How are you doing today? I'm here to bring you another channeled message. I hope this message is finding you blessed and full of abundance, okay? So let's get into what Spirit wants to talk about today. Okay, I'm going to pull some messages from the Sinking Sun deck first. Okay. So, someone here. My friend circle is getting smaller, okay? And I'm finding myself again. So, what I'm really finding out that somebody here, either you or a person that you're connected to, was finding out that they had some fake friends around them, okay? They had some fake friends that did not mean their highest and best good. Now, that does not mean that these were like evil, karmic friends, well, they could be karmic friends. Obviously, they're here. They don't serve their highest good anymore. Perhaps, maybe, some people are meant to be in our life for a certain amount of time, and they can be great and they can be wonderful. But it can mean, when it's time to let go, it's time to let go. When it's time to move on, it's time to make a space for someone else to come in and possibly have a new lesson that they are here to bring you or here to teach you, or have a new experience that you would not have experienced if a position or a spot or energetic space in your life had not opened up. So there's someone here, but I'm getting really strongly that there's someone here that realizing that they had some really fake friends around them. They had some friends that were giving them some really kind of, I'm just going to be honest, I'm hearing fuckboy or fuckgirl friends, okay? Or people that had just a very like adolescent, not very emotionally developed mindset. At least I'm hearing when it comes to love, or when it comes to being in relationships, especially, okay? It's like kind of itchy. I'm kind of itchy. I'm getting the psychic itch already. So yeah, so a person was put in a position. I'm really getting this hangman energy from the back. Also, okay, it could be some people they've been around with the Ten of Pentacles, people that have been around their family, people that feel like family. There's definitely a new cycle starting here for this person. Now, this person very specifically could be an emperor, or it could this person could just simply be a father. They could be older. You could be older. They could just be in their masculine energy, okay, where they're taking charge and being like, you know what, I really need to evaluate my relationships, my friendships, my people that I'm considering my soulmates, people I'm considering my friends, my homies, people that I share my business with. I'm really trying to, as in, yes, for some people it could be like an actual business, but I mean like what's going on in my life kind of business, right? Somebody is realizing that some people here, okay, are really more of a burden than they are helping this person mature. Or perhaps maybe this person is just going through awakening, they're maturing, and they're realizing that they don't really feel the same way that they used to about these people, or about, maybe, it's just the lifestyle. Their lifestyle has changed. So not necessarily these people are bad people or anything like that, but their lifestyle has just changed. They're really interested in something new. This definitely could be people, like I said, they've known from their childhood. They've known these people for a really long time. But again, this person is looking for a brand new beginning because something happened here. Yeah, something happened. Some kind of betrayal happened here. We're going to get into that. Some kind of betrayal happened here involving a friend, maybe even involving a partner and a friend, okay? But it's definitely ending a cycle here, okay? They're seeking justice. They're listening to their intuition, with the High Priestess is back there as well. And they're getting blessings, and they're getting the inspiration that they need to really move on, because they're really trying to defend themselves and defend what's happening here. Yeah, Spirit saying it's just time to move on. Yeah, to a different soulmate cycle. So, yeah. Oh, goodness. I love when Spirit just lays out cards like that, and they're just like, honey, let me tell you about this. They want me to pull some of these cards. I want me to pull that one, put this one back. Okay. Is that okay? Okay. All right. Okay, I'm also seeing this. I'm just now looking down and seeing this. I work too hard. I need some more fun in my life. So maybe this person is like, this person could be looking around being like, I don't even go out with my friends anymore. Only thing I do is just like get up and go to work, and I need more of a life. And on top of that, this person could, like I said, right, my friend circle is getting smaller. They could have cut out a bunch of people, and now they're like, you know what? I need to go out. I needed to meet new people, some new high vibrational people. I need to meet some people that really aligning with my new self and aligning with what's happening in my life. I really feel like this person has really, yeah, there is some heartbreak. Tell me about this Three of Swords. What happened between them and this past person? Again, this can be you or this can be somebody else, okay? So let the energy resonate as it does, as always. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. These friends in the past could have made this person deny a blessing or block a blessing that they were being given. Now, that doesn't have to be specifically about love. It could have just been about, for some of you, yes, this could have been a friend that really cautioned this person about, starting a relationship or starting, but for some of them, it's like starting something new. Like they were given a fresh new beginning, a fresh new blessing, a fresh new opportunity, and this person really talked them out of it. And at first they thought this person, by talking them out of it, was really having their back, but something in the meantime has made it clear to this person that this person talked them out of that because they were jealous of them getting that opportunity. Wow, that blows. Yeah, they confused this person. They were like, "Are you sure? Are you sure? What about this? What about all these other options? What about all this other opportunity?" Exactly. Thank you, Spirit. And Spirit was like, "This was a divine blessing that was put in this person's life," and they're realizing that, right? They're realizing that. They're realizing that it was a manifestation come to life, right in front. They manifested this into their life, and this person might have played on their insecurities. They're playing that kind of karmic role, like, wait, are you really ready for this blessing? Wait, are you really ready for that? And obviously they played that role because this person missed that blessing, or they missed that opportunity, right? It was being handed to them like right in their lap or handed straight to them, right? I'm getting second guessing. Yeah, they made this person literally second guess this blessing. Because this person could have wanted it for themselves. I feel like that's where the betrayal is coming in. So this is a person, a position, a place, something like that. Yeah, look at this page energy, and they just, yeah, they realized the homie wouldn't be in the homie. Like that's what I'm getting here. Like they realized, like, wow, what a betrayal. Because it wasn't even. Because I'm really not getting. I'm getting this is very purposeful. Like this person very much so was like, I am purposefully trying to talk you out of this blessing so that I can have it instead. Look at that. I want this blessing. They may have even told this person like they were too young for it. Maybe they convinced them that they weren't experienced enough for it. But this person is realizing with this Emperor energy, like, no, I am. This could have been a boss. This person could have taken some kind of either social position, or they could have taken some kind of like pay increase is what I'm hearing. It's like they were like, nah, man, I wouldn't take that job. I wouldn't take that position. Like, nah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Like, you're going to have to give up so much, and that's not what you really want. And this person's like, yeah, right. All right. Well, thanks for having my back, man. You're right. And then they talk to this person like a week later, and they'd be like, you'll never guess. They offered me the position. Really? That's crazy. Well, I'm glad neither one of us took it. Nah, man, I took it. Like, what? But you were just telling me that I, what? Like, you just talked me out of taking that position, but then you turned around and took it yourself? And it left this person, like, very confused. They were just like, really? Like, and honestly, I feel like I'm hearing last straw. It could have been the last straw. It could have been an awakening. And you see how I just, like, I didn't even think about that, but I touched right here. Like, it was an opening of this person's eyes, like the third eye of this person being like, this isn't the first time you've talked me out of things. This isn't the first time you've taken things from me. This isn't the first time you've talked me out of doing something or talked me into doing something. Even in the past, this person could have talked this person into doing it. And then after they did it, they would be like, oh man, if I was you, I would, like, oh, would you do it? Like, no, I wouldn't have done it. Like, then why did you try to convince me to do it? Right? Because that's the role this person was playing. This person was playing this karmic role of teaching this person, stand up for yourself. If this is what you want, saying, okay, I appreciate the advice, but I'm going to do whatever I want. Right? Yeah. I don't know what kind of hold this person had over it, if it was just mostly about their insecurities or what, but yeah. I also just heard with this justice card. Also, just heard that somebody could have sued. There could have been some kind of lawsuit here. I don't know if it was between those people or if I just heard suing somebody. So I don't know if this person is suing somebody, that other person is suing somebody, like what the situation is. But that could resonate for somebody here. Okay. Four of Swords showed itself to me. I really feel like this person in the meantime has kind of been like recovering and moving on. Okay, so they've really been getting more in touch with their feelings, getting more in touch with, like I said, no, this is what I want. It doesn't matter so much what you want. This is what I want. This is about what I want my life to be, who I want to be, and that's what matters, right? I don't care if you wouldn't take this position. I don't care if you would date that person. This is about me and what I want. And I'm really getting to that this person could have been a little, needed some balance in, okay, they needed some balance in where, how influenced they were by other, okay, I'm not saying this right, sorry. They needed some balance in their emotions because they got a lot of emotional satisfaction out of getting approval from other people, you know, on the decisions that they made. You know, and it could have been simple as like, oh, I made this decision, or what. It's like a person that's like can't make a decision without somebody else like agreeing with them. Like, yeah, I'd do that too. Like, you would, like, yeah, if I was you, I'd do that too. Like, okay, then I will do it. You know, or okay, no, then I won't do it. Hello, hello. See, look, this is the devil being like, hey, stay back here. If I was you, I wouldn't do that. Empress. For some of y'all, it is a relationship. And this person talking about it being with an empress. Like, stay with a karmic or stay in a karmic cycle. Listen to your fear, listen to your anxieties, listen to your insecurities instead of stepping into your power and recognizing who you are. You know? Wow. Emperor. A whole stack tried to pop out. I'm going to take that one because it actually came out. Yeah, exactly, right? Nine of Swords in reverse. Don't listen to your fears. Don't listen to your anxieties. Like, let that go and step into the fact that you're an emperor. Like, step into your energy. Be like, no, I know what I want. I don't need to be this. This is giving me an energy of a person that is identifies as being a man. Okay. And they were a little bit too much. They had a little bit too much of their feminine energy activated, in a sense of they were constantly receiving feedback from other people. So it still wasn't it wasn't like the healthiest feminine energy to be in either. But this person definitely was kind of pushing aside or neglecting their true masculine energy of, no, I have the experience and the wisdom and the understanding that I need to have, you know, to make all the decisions that I need. I don't need anybody else's approval. And this is about this person deciding to step up and make decisions, even if it might inconvenience other people, even if it's not what their friends and family might agree with, right? Knight of Swords. And this is like, this happened really quickly for this person. This person could be a type of person that thinks and thinks and thinks and thinks, or waits or stays, and then all of a sudden they're just like, yep. And once they do it, they just like really quickly, impulsively really act on things. The Six of Pentacles. And they're really getting me to pay attention to the fact that there's 2 over here and then 3 over here. They're like, it was really imbalanced. You know, things are balancing out now for this person. This person's energies are balancing out now, but this person put way too much emphasis on what other people wanted and what other people expected from them. Like, oh no, my friends expect me to do that, and even though I want to do this, it's more important that I do that. And this person might not even been like really consciously making those decisions. They just subconsciously were just like, really like highly influenced, you know, and this person is having to learn how to stand up. This person could have even been dealing with some kind of emotional manipulation or mental manipulation in some type of way. They could have had um a very persuasive, like energetically or just by their words, persuasive friend or a persuasive person that um I'm hearing narcissistic, but I don't know for sure. For some of you maybe. Where this person, I'm getting like whoever this other person is, they really like to play games. They like to play games with people's emotions. They like to play games with people's lives. They think it's funny to convince people to do things and then afterwards be like, if I was you, I never would have done that. Like, well, I wouldn't have done it unless you, but you convinced me to do it. And it's like, well, at the end of the day, you were the one that made the decision, not me. So it's on you. You're the one being stupid, not me. It's not my fault. And it's like, I'm just wondering, like, who, why, like, why did this person continue to let this person have that type of power over them, even though they were continuously shown again and again and again that this person was really being very manipulative. Maybe it's something they used to, maybe it was some kind of wound, right? It was some kind of karmic wound that they didn't have, that they hadn't filled yet, that they hadn't learned yet. It was a karmic lesson that was just smacking them in the face over and over again, like, hey, this person's really not good for you. Like, hey, this person is really leading you down a path that you're really not going to want to go down. And this person did this, and now they're really, they're saying they're paying the price for it. But they've seen the truth. They've seen the true colors of this person now. And now they're ending, right? So this person is ending. They've, whatever they've gone through, this betrayal, they're healing. They're making those decisions. They're making those decisions with themselves now, and they're making choices less based on other people and from other people's perspectives, and more in their true heart space. They're stepping into their masculine energy. Um, yeah, and spirit is saying that they want me to amend the fact that the majority of the energy that I feel here is a person that identifies as a man, but that doesn't mean that this has to be a man, because it's a general reading, of course. So the world card, this person is stepping into a whole new cycle. They are closing out a karmic cycle pretty quickly, right? Once they, this is the type of person that it might take them a minute to, like, it has taken them a minute. Let me just, amend that. It has taken them a minute to learn this lesson. That this could have been a lesson that they've been really, spirit has really been trying to hammer into them for many years, maybe even multiple life cycles. Um, but now that they have got it, they're just like, yep. And they're just like, cut, 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 cut. Like, it's like, it might take a minute. They're showing me the Knight of Pentacles. Like, it might take this person a minute to get there, but once they're there, they're like, yep, got it. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. And they'll immediately make, as soon as they went into that masculine energy, and they tipped into a more balanced masculine energy, they immediately were just like, yep, no problems. Clip, 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 clip. I'll clip you out and you out and you out, and I'll stop doing this and I'll stop doing that. Because this person is the type of person that's like, once they, it's like a set in stone. Like, once it finally clicks, it's set in stone, and that's it for this person. There is no more going back. So like I said, this person, it's like, once this person faced this fear inside themselves, very quickly, right? Very quickly, things balanced out for them really quickly. And it could have even been with that justice card revealing itself. It's kind of giving me the sense of, as soon as they decided to cut this person out of their life, karma came in really quickly. We've talked about this in the collective before, right? Spirit will show you that a person or a place or a thing or attitude and mindset is holding you back, and it will show it to you over and over again, the towers will get escalating and escalating until you finally hit that point where you finally get the lesson. And then once you make that decision and you really stick with it, really quickly, Spirit's going to come in and really just dramatically change your life. And I have gone through the experience of this where Spirit was really telling me that a person didn't serve me, and I really I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to see that person in that light. I didn't want to accept that it was them, that they were the person that spirit was warning me about. And then a massive blow up happened, a massive tower moment happened. And then after that, like as soon as I was like, okay, I'm done then, spirit. Like I see, like I'm not going to deny it anymore. It's right in front of my face. So many things just bloop, 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 like lined up and went crazy in my life. In a good way, crazy in a good way. Like I felt so much better instantly. My mood changed instantly. My energy level changed instantly. A lot of things changed with my channel. A lot of things changed with my viewership. A lot of things changed outside of YouTube in my life too. And it was just this, you see, right? It was a really big confirmation to me from the universe that at least in that moment, this person was completely weighing me down, and they had been a big source of a karmic lesson I needed to accept and I needed to understand. And I feel like this person is going through a very similar thing. Like once they finally were like, no, like I'm gonna see this person for who they really are, quickly things changed and a new cycle. This person had to wrap up that karmic cycle, and now a new one is beginning really rapidly. Yeah. Once the truth was out, the truth was there, and it was there for the world to see. And it, yeah, Four of Wands. Wow. It cleared. It was like this massive clearing. It's like almost like this person, like when they cut them off, it was like the, like a veil was lifted off of their eyes. Like, I don't want anybody to claim this if if they weren't really feeling it before I say this. But for some of you, this person, or for some of these people, this person could have been doing some kind of energy work on them, or it could have just been the fact that this person was some kind of draining energy in this person's life that was just keeping them in a cloud of confusion about themselves, about their power, constantly trying to get them to doubt themselves, constantly getting them, and for some of them, they could have been actually using some kind of spell work or some kind of magic over this person. If not, then it was just some kind of emotional manipulation. Sorry. My cat was like walking around and she was trying to walk into the circle, and I was like, no, no, and I like tapped her and she turned around and she was like, oops. And she was like get your hands off me, like no ma'am, don't come over here. She gave me the nastiest look. I was like, dang. No ma'am, please don't come over here. So I really feel like that's what this person is having to do. This person is having to be like, excuse me. And as soon as this person was like, no, you know what? No. This person's true colors very, very quickly were like, zoop, and came right out, And it's like the cloud, like I said, was lifted, and this person was like, wow. And the more this person stood in their power, the more and the nastier this person saw, the truth, right? The more of the truth about this person saw. And so if they were friends, if they were in a romantic relationship or whatever, as soon as they split away from this person, it's like the uglier side of this person really started showing themselves immediately. They started talking shit. They started spreading rumors. They started, telling all of their business. And it was like the longer, the more time they spent away from this person, the better they felt, the happier they felt, the better instantly things were getting in their life, the more also too, right, if this person was talking a lot of shit, if this person was, spreading a lot of like really nasty rumors, or just talking about this person and sending a lot of like evil eye energy or just like negative energy towards this person, and as soon as this person, detach that energy from, their energy from this person, the quicker karma came rushing back to that person, right? And so the more, it might still be coming for this person, is what I'm feeling like. And I definitely feel like this person, you or this person, whoever this is, right? It definitely stepped into this much more kind of like understanding, like they finally were able to get clear guidance on the situation. And you will meet some of those karmic people in your life. I've met people like this before. My ex was like this, where they're a very big energetic block. Like they will literally, just their presence being around you, will block out your spirit guides from being able to come in and give you those clear messages. You know, you might get little tingles, you might see some signs, but the further away that person's energy gets from you, the clearer you're just like, wow. And the more your spirit guides are like, thank God, like, get that person out of your life, get all their stuff out of your life, clean your house, give, you know, throw away anything they ever gave you. And you're just like, oh wow, like this energy. And you clear out this huge energetic space from this person. It's kind of like an anchor weighing you down, and you clear it out, and spirit can come rushing in and fill that space up with not only better people for you eventually after you've healed, right? But they can come in and rush in and fill that with their energy as well, with their high vibrational energy, with that motivation that you need to really, you know, because that's what I'm getting. Like, this person was like such a motivation drainer from this person. They drained so much of their high vibrational energy, of their thought process. They were constantly being like, think about me, 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 and don't think about yourself. Let yourself go, let your life go, let things, more important things like developing yourself, developing your spiritual gifts, developing, you know, getting in more shape, you know. And it's given me a very much so just like, just work yourself to the bone, don't have any fun. It's right, this person was just like a fun sucker out of this person's life, like. And in the past, this person might have saw it as the opposite, but it's giving me a very much so like, finally this person was able to open up their eyes and see that there was another path, right? In their past, all there was this 5 of Wand kind of energy. And with all of this back and forth energy, it's given me like this this fight, this breakout, this fighting was like stirring up dust, stirring up cloud, stirring up fog. You know, it's like, should I do this or that or this or that or this or that, or where should I go, what should I do, what, looking for answers constantly, and constantly feeling like they're lost. And when you're in that energy of I'm lost, then the truth can't find you, right? Because you're in the energy of I'm lost, I'm confused, right? I've done personal readings for people before, and they're just like, I'm just so confused, I'm this. And I'm like, the number one thing that I'm going to tell you before I even tap into your spirit guide's energy is stop telling yourself that you're lost. Stop telling yourself that you're confused. And it might seem counterproductive, you might seem like you're lying to yourself at first. Every single time that you think I'm lost or I'm confused or I don't know where to go, change it in that very moment and say, no, I do know where I'm going. I do know where I'm going. I'm going to figure this out. I'm not lost. I'm not confused. I know that I'm going to receive the guidance that I need. I know that because the more you give energy to that negativity, the more of that energy you're going to get, the more cross signals that you're going to get, the more energy you focus on the good positive things coming in, the more of those good positive things, and the more you will attract those good positive things into your life. So I really feel like this person, in a way, not only was this other person giving them a jumping off place from being confused, but then once that energy was in this person, it was just like this cycle running and running and running and running and running and running. And the more this other person from outside fed into it, the more they felt confused, the more they wanted to reach and get confirmation from that outside source, and the more confused they were, right? Because whoever this outside source was just feeding them that confused energy. So in a very kind of like, what's going on here, in seeking the truth, this person was actually getting further away from it. And finally, when they realized, no, I have to cut it off, I have to walk away, I have to seek it inside myself, I have to change, you know, where I'm getting my source of energy from, I have to change and think about things a little bit differently, you know. And it's okay to seek counsel from other people and from other things, but that doesn't need to be the sole, you know, the sole thing that you're listening to, especially if this person is telling you to do something that your inner self or your inner guidance is telling you, or just your want, just what you really want is telling you something different, right? So what's going on now, Spirit, in this person's life, now that they have realized, you know, and they're finding themselves again, right? My circle is getting so much smaller. I dealt with all of this. No. Sorry. Right, exactly. You know, let me explain. Right? they are still kind of searching for that. You know, they're realizing that this connection challenged their beliefs of maybe just processing all of this, right? They were like, this is my friend. You know, this is my friend. There's no way they're trying to betray me. There's no way they're trying to turn their back on me. There's no way that they're trying to convince me to go be with somebody. You know, if they're really trying to convince me that somewhere deep in their heart they feel like I shouldn't be with somebody, I'm sure they're doing that because they want what's best for me, right? And this person has gone through a very harsh awakening of understanding, like, no, like that is not what it is. And now they're having to spend more time, you know, cleansing their energy from this, right? So they're having to recover from this, right? I'm learning from my past. They're learning from this. And in that, they're finding their true self. They're finding their selves again, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they're getting out of Dodge, right? They're getting out of Dodge, well, that Knight of Swords as well, right? They're getting out of Dodge. They're like, I'm out of here. I I gotta go towards something that's a lot better for me. You know, they're realizing, oh, this situation was really toxic. I had toxic codependency and, you know, certain beliefs that were really holding me back from connections that actually really served me. You know, and this person or this place, this thing, this thought process, whatever it was, you know, I think a little bit of all of it. Exactly. And so now this person is really passionately leaving this friendship circle. So there could be up to 3 people, right? They could have a circle of 3 friends that they are very, you know, they're leaving pretty quickly away from, right? 3 betrayals, 3 friends that could be betraying them, and they're realizing like, I'm done. I just need to let this be what it is, because yeah, these people, this friendship circle, or these people, they represented a very toxic mindset, a very karmic mindset, that they just represented limiting beliefs in this person's life. And they finally learned to leave that behind. And when they learned that, right, the truth is finally come forward to set them free. The realization, you know, their happiness is fine. They're finally chasing after that. They're finally healing doing their inner child healing, because I think this person had a really big need of wanting to be accepted, really had a really big need of wanting to be understood, wanting to have that feeling of kinship, wanting to have that feeling of friendship. And they stuck around with people who really didn't serve them, or really weren't actually being their best friends, just simply because they were their friends, right? They had been in their life for a long time. They had known this for a long periodical time, right? They had been in this person's life for a while. You know, maybe they went to school together, or they grew up together, and they were like, no, there's no way that my person has been the person that's been my best friend for the past 10, 15, 20 years is actually a person that's really actually turning their back on me. You know, and maybe in the past, this person was a true friend for them. For some of them, no, this person never was a true friend for them. But maybe, you know, but things that are happening in this person's life is really putting a wedge in between them and this person. And this person has gotten to a point where they've grown beyond this person or these people, right? They've grown beyond this circle of people. And Spirit is saying, hey, if you've grown beyond this, you've matured beyond this, you have learned all the lessons that you can from this person or these people, and now it's time for you to move on to something else, you know? Because honestly, these people, they see you as competition. Honestly, these people, they want to see you in defeat, right? And it might not be on a conscious level. For some of them it is, you know. But yeah, so this person is learning they need to go inside, and they're learning that they held on to this for way too long. So now it's time, it's time to let go. Yeah, right. They're still really struggling to hold on to this, struggling to see things for what they really were, struggling to realize that these people were actually had this person in this very defensive mode all the time, because they felt like they were constantly having to defend what they really wanted, and then they felt like they would get punished if they didn't conform. Queen of Cups. So there's a Queen of Cups energy that's going to enter this person's life that is a match, to their King of Cups. There's a person that's going to, come into alignment with them. It's giving me like big soulmate vibes, right? A person that has gone through a very similar situation as them in the past. This could be you, you know. Or if you more identify with this person, you could be coming into alignment with this Queen of Cups energy. Okay. I never thought I'd see you again. So this could be a person that's coming in from their past. A person perhaps maybe they thought that they were just moved on from. It could have been a person that moved away out of maybe they knew this person from a while back and they thought, oh, I don't think I'll ever reconnect with that person. Maybe you'll run into them out somewhere or going to do something. They could be reaching out to you being like, hey, I just thought, I haven't seen you in such a long time. Thought I'd catch up with you. Thought I'd hang out with you. This person is both you and this person or whoever these two people are, right? I thought I could control the situation. Now I'm learning to surrender. So this person is learning how to surrender their control to the universe, right? I thought that I could control this. No, I thought I could change my friend, or I could be there for them enough, or I could prove myself enough to where they would truly be friends with me, or this person would truly be my friend, or this person would heal, I would heal, and this other person would heal too. But I couldn't heal that. I couldn't heal our relationship, and this person feels pretty broken up over it. Yeah. And this person is also, they're very intrigued. You're a mystery I can't unravel, and I love it. They're very I'm hearing they're seeing a different side of you. They're seeing a different side of you, or you're seeing a different side of this person, however you want to see it, right? I'm getting a lot of marrying energy out of you and this person. I feel like you and this person are being brought together or brought back together to really help each other heal from pretty toxic, like exes or pretty toxic people that you're separating yourself from. Yeah. I'm spending some time alone to grow. So you and this person both have probably cut people out of your life. You're growing again with that hermit energy. Okay. And this person is coming back into your life because they're healing, you're healing, that kind of energy. Everything I said before was just an excuse. So if this person went MIA, it could have been a group of friends or a toxic situation that they were in that really they felt like they could control that situation. They felt like they could hold on to that situation. It's given me a big, I thought I could heal them. I thought I could bring them with me, but now I'm realizing that I can't, that, we broke up, I'm alone, or, I'm not friends with that person anymore because they were actually really toxic. Like it didn't work out at all. And, this is also giving me a vibe of a friend that could be coming back into your life. Do you know how sometimes people get, which I've been this person before, I've got, they get in relationships where their partner's really jealous or something like that. And their partner really wants to control the people that they're with or control the people they hang out with, or being like, you know what? No, I don't like that person. I don't think you should be around that person. And this person complies with that because they're like, okay, well, I want to, if this is causing a situation, like, let's just, the easiest thing to do is to just knock this person out of the equation, and now things will be healed between the two of us. Now things will be a lot better between the two of us. When the truth is that kind of behavior is really a sign of a deeper trust issues, right? Because if it's not this person, then it'll be a next person, or if it's not that person, it'll be this, and if it's not that, it'll be this, and things like that tend to escalate in relationships, right? At first it could just be like, I don't know, I think this person has a crush on you, so I feel like you shouldn't hang out with them, or there's just something between the two of you. Maybe you should spend some time apart, or maybe that person, I just don't like them, I don't trust them, or I just don't get a good vibe from them, that kind of energy. And it can escalate to like, I'm pretty sure you're cheating on me with them. And then even if you cut out that person, there'll always be another person, there will always be something else. And then once you prove to that person that you will cut off people, that you will walk away from them, they will expect it every single time. Anytime they have any kind of issue, you know, something like that can easily turn into, you know, oh, are you flirting with a waitress? Are you flirting with this person? Are you creeping with that person? Are you doing this? Let me go through your phone. Like, it's just an issue of, it's just a symptom of a much deeper issue, right? Of a much deeper trust issue. Um, you know, and this person might be coming into the situation saying, you know, because I've had to do this explaining before. I've had to go to my friends and my family and be like, I'm sorry, like I wasn't hanging out with you guys because this person, you know, they didn't like you guys, or they didn't want me to be around you. They just never he necessarily, in my situation, he necessarily wasn't like, I don't like your friends. It was always like, no, you know, let's stay home instead. I just wanted it to be just me and you this time, or, you know, like we want to do this and they want to do that, or they're a little bit different. Because in our situation, a lot of my friends, they have kids, and then we didn't, we were single. And he was always like, well, I'd rather us go out to the bar or something, and they really can't do that because they have kids, or, you know, I'd rather us do this, or, you know, I just wanted it to be just me and you tonight, or are you really going out with your friends? You should stay home. And that kind of stuff escalates, right? It's a larger, it's, uh-oh, there was a card already flipped. It's a symptom of a deeper issue, y'all. Y'all. My karmic tried to stand between us. Okay. 100%. Was there another card in here that was flipped? I don't think so. But 100%, like, so this person's gonna come back towards you and be like, yeah, so my other friend, they really didn't like you. My ex, they really didn't like you. That's kind of why I stopped hanging out with you. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, things were getting messy, so I had to step back. It was causing issues in my relationship, or it was causing issues with other friends, you know. And this person, you know, I really feel like this person's gonna be like, you know, everything I said before was just an excuse. Let me explain. Like, let me explain. I don't even, you know. And I had to do that. You know, I've had to do that before. I've had to be like, there's really no justification in it. Like, now that I'm not in it, now that I can see the manipulation clearly, not to just talk about me and my issue, but I empathize where this person is coming from, because I've had to give that, you know, that talk before. I've had to go around telling people, well, I'm so sorry. I don't know how I let this person control me not hanging out with you guys. I don't know why I let this person convince me that, you know, it would have been better for us to not be friends. I'm making room for you in my life, period. Like, this person is like, my friend circle is getting smaller. I'm cutting out people who don't agree with me doing whatever I want to do, and what I want to do is have more people like you in my life. So yeah, I'm making room for you in my life, right? What I was saying, right? Spirit will lead us to cut off certain people so we can make room for other things and other opportunities and other people in our life, right? I'll give you the best of me. So I really feel like whoever this person is, they're just like, wow, I'm a lot more healed now. I've gone through a lot of ish now. I've experienced a lot more stuff now. And, you know, I don't want to, I don't want to be in that situation anymore. You know, I've really learned from a lot of this pain and this heartbreak that I've gone through. All right. Well, that's what I have for you guys today. Is there any final advice? Yeah. Spirit is saying try to be open and understanding. I mean, that doesn't mean, you know, just be like, oh no, you know, um, I get it, you know, stuff happens. Um, Especially if this person is coming back towards you. If there was more toxic, if this person was toxic to you in a way, not just ghosted you or not just didn't hang out with you or that situation or whatever, if it was something deeper than that, just pay attention to that. Is there any more final advice that you want to give before we close this out, Spirit? Did that flip? Everything just like flipped itself back over, I think. 2 or 3 cards flipped and they all just flipped back together. Yeah, Spirit wants me to remind you that it's Mercury retrograde. Yeah, take the first step. It's the hardest, right? So the first step to that forgiveness, that, you know, is, you know, it might be the hardest, but, you know, you can go slow, you can take your time, you can set your own pace. You know, for some of you, it might just be a situation where you're like, no, you know, it's okay. I don't have room for you in my life now. Maybe not say it like that, but you know what I mean. But it's gonna apply to you. Some of you are just gonna be like, no, I totally understand. It's fine. We can start a friendship over again, or we can, you know, incorporate that time into each other. I get it. You went through a lot. I understand. So just let your individual situation really guide you. I'm coming, but I'm unsure when. Divine time, I'll meet you out there. So this person is saying that they are coming back towards you. And I'm really getting like this person is like eventually they might want more, or they might want a more serious relationship or something with you. But they're unsure when, because they need some time, right? They're spending time alone to grow. And that's what this person needs. I'm transmuting my pain into motivation. I talked about that earlier, right? That this person had a really big lack of motivation because this person was kind of just like that energy sucker out. They just sucked that kind of, happy-go-lucky energy out of this person's life. Along for your touch. So I really feel like this person, they miss you. They want to come back into your life. Or they miss, if this is a new person, they miss having people like you in their life. Because like I said, this person might have been that type of person that was like, nope, cut all these people out of your life. I'm building a healthy foundation for our future. Yeah. And your smile gives me butterflies. So I'm really getting a big energy of like this person coming back into your life, and you might have been friends before in the past, or you might have been something, but things might feel a little bit different. Things might feel a little bit more serious. This person might be looking at you in a different way. You might be looking at them in a different way. You could just be like, oh wow, like I didn't see this coming, you know? I didn't see this coming. I just keep hearing that. Like, I really didn't see this coming. Like, what? Yeah. If you need an energy boost, try being more active. I really feel like this person is really activating their solar plex chakra. So they're transmuting, right? That your solar plex chakra is what helps you transmute your, pain and negative energy around you, from within you, or just around you in general, and helps you really turn that into, it's like tapping into that creative energy and like writing a book or making a piece of art, or getting motivated and like running it out, or like going to like a kickboxing class and like punching it out and getting that kind of energy out in a healthy way, right? Instead of, because especially if this person was that type of person that was constantly sucking that energy, or they're showing me the Five of Wands, if they were constantly somebody again, right, that just wanted to fight, 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 pay attention to me by fighting, 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 always, let me look through your phone, always the drama, always the escalation, always the BS, right? um this person is probably going to feel very drained in their energy, and they're going to need, not from you, but right, that's also a thing for you. It's not your job to just pour into this person, right? It's your job, um, just be there, being a whole person, right? And inspiring that person in a way to pour into their own cup, if anything, right? So you could be having a friend or family member or something coming towards you and just kind of being like, and since I shared my story, they might be like, you might connect with them and you were like, wow, yes, no, like I know exactly how you feel, because I've been in the same exact situation. I've had a friend that feels this way, so I understand where you're coming from. Or I've had an ex, or I've had a relationship that felt like this, that drained on me like this, so I completely understand where you're coming from. And so I feel like that's why the two of you, King and Queen of Cups, are kind of radiating back towards each other, because it's that energy of like, yeah, it's that like energy, like, yeah, I've been in this situation too. Also, be mindful that you're not trauma bonding with this person, okay? I'm sorry because I didn't recognize your worth. So maybe this person is kind of feeling like, recognize your own worth, set your own boundaries, make sure that this person, like I said, you're not trauma bonding with this person. Make sure that that if you guys come back together, you're not trying to just pour into this person and heal them, right? It's not your job to heal this person, it's their job to heal themselves. Okay, and that was a big energy, because I said, as soon as I said that, a bunch of cards came plopping out. So that's a big energy of yours to understand that as well. I'm still friends with my ex. I'm starting to see the problem. Okay, right? So this person is like, yeah, no, I'm really seeing that this person really can't be in my life the way they used to be. And again, that I'm spending some time alone to grow. This person does need time by themselves. So like I said, take your time. If it is a situation where feelings are developing between you and this person, This person still needs time to grow. This person still needs time to clear their energy of this really negative relationship that they were in, or this really negative like friendship that they were in, right? Whatever type of relationship it was, it could have even been it could have been a kind of emotionally abusive like parent or spouse or roommate, you know. This doesn't have to be like a person they were in a relationship with, right? Or like a, you know, a romantic relationship. I wish I could take it back, but I can't. I'm moving forward now. So yeah, so this person is a kind of person that's kind of like dwindling, like dwelling a little bit with a little bit of Five of Cups. Like, I've been through a lot. I've done, you know, I've gone through a lot. You know, I just, yeah, yeah. This person is doing a lot of inner child healing right now, because they're showing me a person that's really kind of like a big kid inside. And this person has gone through a lot. I really feel like when this person comes back into your life, you're gonna be able to see and tell and feel in their energy and feel in their personality and how they talk about things, that they've definitely changed a lot since the last time you spent time with them. You know, and of course, just time does that as well, right? People mature over time. Suppose in theory, right? Theoretically, they emotionally mature over time. I definitely feel like this person. Yes, look at this. I was stuck fighting everyone around me, right? Like I said, but this, right? They were stuck in all this cloud confusion energy, fighting everyone around them. They even could have had friends or family telling them this person is not good for you, and they were just like, no, no, like, you don't know I'm in love with this person, or no, you don't know they're my friend, no, you know, this. And now they're having to go around and make that like, you guys were right speech, you know, kind of thing. Or maybe they're just not really talking to a lot of people. They could have people around them that are like, I can't believe you guys are breaking up, or I can't believe, you know, you're turning your back on this person. And that's just highlighting to this person, you know, who's healthy and who's not for them. I remember you from a past life. So you and this person could definitely have big past life energy. This could have been like a person in your past that you had that kind of instant connection with. And then things kind of went through like a separation phase for a little bit, and now this person is coming back into your life, kind of this soulmate energy. It could be that that is a new person coming into your life, and it's like this past life energy coming back around, right? um that's why it could have been that Six of Cups, like remembering you from the past, kind of nostalgic feeling. For some of you, this could be a person that you knew in your childhood that you just haven't seen for a long time, or you knew, you know, when you were like in middle school or high school or something like that. And now this person's coming back around, and you're just kind of like, wow, like, you've been through a lot since the last time I saw you. You're right. And this person really misses you. And absolutely, I'm learning from my past mistakes. This is going to be it. This is where we're going to end it. Yeah, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm making a move. So again, this person is getting in that masculine energy of like, I'm going to do what I need to do. Again, oh, this card, I thought this card was still out on the deck, but I put it back in. Things were getting messy, so I had to take a step back. So yeah, this person could also tell you that I'm getting a really big energy here of somebody had a very jealous ex, like a very, very jealous ex. And they were just like, look, I had to step back because this person like freaking hated you. And I don't even know why. I don't even know why they hated you, but they did. And it was just a lot, you know, it was just a lot. And I had to kind of be like, and it was like a friend or an acquaintance, or this person that I liked that we just hung out with, you know, sometimes, or my wife, or my, you know, spouse, or my whoever, you know, like a person that, yeah. So it's kind of like, yeah, so I just let that go. I let it go, even though it wasn't the healthiest reason why to let it go, right? And everything I said before was just an excuse. That card came out again as well. Yeah. So this person feels very drawn back into you, right? Again with this, and it's kind of a mystery to them, like why they feel so drawn into you. But I feel like once this person comes back into your life and you guys start talking and hanging out, or whatever the situation is, this person's going to be like, ah, that's why I'm drawn into you, because you've been through a similar situation. You kind of know what I'm going through. You get it. right? It's because I feel like this person is missing a person in their life right now that's like, no, I get it. No, I'm there for you. No, no, I totally understand. And I've been through the same exact thing. And this process, it's totally normal. That's a part of your healing. And you going through this, that's a part of your healing. And, they need that kind of, I don't want to say reassurance, because we talked earlier about this person, you know, growing up and learning to not need that emotional reassurance from other people. But I don't think they have a lot of people right now that support them in the way that their spirit guides are really needing them to be kind of emotionally supported. They are growing, they are building that healthier foundation. Okay. I feel like things could start off slow. Like I said, you guys could just like hang out every once in a while or something like that. But I definitely feel like it's gonna be healing. It's gonna be a lot. I'm hearing like I'm seeing in the romance angels deck. I'm seeing that heart to heart conversation card. So I'm feeling that like that you two are gonna have a really really, is cathartic the word I'm looking for? It's like this really kind of releasing conversation where the two of you are going to have a talk, and it's going to trigger this kind of releasing energy inside this person where they're just like, okay, so here's another person that has really gone through what I've gone through, and really, I really feel like they also feel like they need somebody that's that it's like on their side, right? It's like I need somebody that's on my side. Not like that they're looking for you, like I said, to like justify them or anything they went through, but they're just like, I need somebody that's kind of like outside the situation to kind of come in and be like, no, no, I totally support you. You're okay. I get it. Everything's gonna be okay. It's all gonna work out. They kind of need that energy right now. And like I said, it's not your job to like pour into them or anything like that. But I definitely see it being a really nice conversation, a really nice hangout, a really nice whatever it is, whatever the situation is, where the two of you end up coming together, and it's gonna be really nice for the both of you. I feel like it's gonna be very, um, I feel like for both of you, you're gonna get that kind of a little bit of that like that kind of like soulmate emotional reassurance where you're like, no, bestie, like you're good, like you're there, you got the foundation, trust, and thrive in yourself, you're okay, and then you're just both just like, "Ah, I feel so much better after I talked to you, like thank goodness." Right. So all right. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate you guys. Okay. Let me know if this resonated for you down in the comment section down below. All right. I feel like for some of you, this could be predictive. So by the time you watch this, it might not have happened yet, or it might be about to happen within the next few like days or the next few weeks, within the next days to weeks. Spirit saying like probably about 2 weeks for those of you this really applies to, but this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're watching it, it's going to apply to that time. It doesn't have to be to the time that I posted this video, right? Thank you guys so much for being here. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, if you feel guided to. Okay. If you want to reach out to me and get a personal reading, my contact information is in the links down below. Please check those out. You guys can also, if you're interested, purchase. There will be a link down below to purchase the Singing Sun deck. If you guys like that, this is my deck. If you guys liked the reading that you got off of it, okay, if you guys enjoyed the messages, you can get it yourself and pull messages for yourself as well. Check out my second channel, which I haven't posted to in a while, but I will be updating very soon. And yeah, that's it. So thank you guys for being here with me today. Okay, I hope this gave you the love, light, and clarity that you were looking for in your situation. And I will see you lovelies in the next one. Bye.